What's up, soldiers? WildBlueYonder. Today I'm talking to you guys about getting yelled at BMT. Now, for the first part, I'm going to teach you guys how to avoid getting yelled at, and then I'm going to talk to you about how to deal with it. So pretty much preventing getting yelled at. You want to try to figure out what gets people yelled at as soon as possible. So basically, to avoid getting yelled at, you have to pay attention to what's going on around you. Anytime you see somebody getting yelled at, kind of glance over and figure out what the heck they did wrong, and then try not to do that thing. For example, people messing up on their uniforms, or having a crappy bed, or their wall locker is messed up, or maybe they were late to get in line or whatever. There's a lot of different reasons you can get yelled at. A lot of people are afraid of getting yelled at, or maybe they're just concerned about it and they just want somebody to talk about it, what it's like. For me, I got yelled at a lot because I was the dorm chief, so you get yelled at pretty much every day, but you get used to it. At least as dorm chief, you get used to it. As a normal trainee, you might get yelled at 2 or 3 times throughout BMT, at the most. Just try to avoid messing up a whole lot. Everything you do, literally everything you do at BMT, the MTI is going to explain it to you 2 or 3 times before you actually do it. Then once you do it, they're going to pay attention, make sure you do it right, and then they're going to let you do it on your own. Everything from folding your clothes, to marching in line, to falling into formation, to eating in the chow hall. Now, when you eat for the chow hall for the first time, they're not going to really go over that too much. They're going to go over once or twice because they kind of want to yell at you. I think they kind of get a kick out of it. So they might not give you too much information. They're going to teach you how to go through the process, but they're not going to be so descriptive. It's kind of one of those things you just figure out over time. And then once you become an older trainee, once you're about to graduate, you kind of look at the younger trainees and you're I can't believe that was me 5 weeks ago. You kind of see them bumbling around, stumbling, getting yelled at, and you kind of want to laugh, but at the same time you feel bad for them because that was the same thing that you went through. Anyways, if you do get yelled at, don't get discouraged. Don't think I can't do this. Don't get pushed back or pushed away. What you want to do is you want to listen to what the MTI is saying. Take whatever they're saying in stride. Take whatever they're saying, listen to it, process it, and just try to just remember it for the next time. The worst thing you can do is get angry or get upset because you're probably not going to listen at that point, and then you're probably just going to mess up again or whatever. Also understand why the MTI is yelling at you. People, they don't really understand why MTIs yell or they get in your face. It's because they have the job of taking 50 people and making them all into one person. So if one person is screwing up and they're not really catching up with the program, then they're going to get on that person to catch up. And that's pretty much why. And especially if they told you once or twice already how to do it and you're still not getting it, then they're going to get kind of ticked off. Things that you should know about MTIs. There's certain rules that an MTI has to follow. They cannot discriminate against you. They can never be alone with you, and they can't yell in your ear and stuff like that. Your recruiter is going to brief these things to you before you actually ship out to BMT. So make sure you're aware of what your MTI can and cannot do. Don't let them take advantage of you. If you ever feel you are being taken advantage of, you can always report it to their supervisor or your commander or something like that. However, the Air Force is pretty much flipped around all of BMT. They replaced all of the MTIs because of the scandal that happened a couple years ago, and now it's completely new TIs. They've all gone through training on how to be trained professionals, on how to teach people and not be abusive and overpowered. So don't worry about it. If you are worried about being yelled at BMT, just don't be. You have way more concerns than that. Just know that after week 2 or 3, you're going to get into the groove of things, and then you're going to be smooth sailing to BMT graduation. It's just those first couple weeks are really rocky. People mess up, and that's the time that you need to get in the hang of things and start to learn what not to do. And there's 2 more things. You don't want to get disrespectful, and you don't want to break bearing. So if you're at attention or something in your formation and you're standing at attention all stiff, and the MTI yells at you, don't back away or step away, because you're not really supposed to do that. You're supposed to just stay at attention. Also, don't get disrespectful, so don't roll your eyes, don't suck your teeth or do anything stupid that's just going to really just screw up your day. But hey guys, that's pretty much it. See you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.